Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Halloween. Yes, I am hungover and filming from the motherfucking bed. Why? Because we still have a show to do and we still have shit that we got to get done. So we're gonna make sure that we get it taken care of for you guys. We're providing that quality content, even if we have to shoot it from the fucking bed. Doesn't matter. Mike, how's it going this morning, bro?
It's going. I am watching Justin Fields on the TV try to act like Dak Prescott. Um,
I am chugging electrolytes.
I am not chugging electrolytes. I got juice, but not electrolytes.
Hey, we're starting the day off right, bro. Um, Mike, I'm gonna allow you to set the pace. To kind of like what game do we want to break down first? Um,
Let me pull up the schedule
let's go.
because there is one, but for some reason it's not.
Look,
It's only 8:30 here. Let's say that.
I'm gonna be honest. Today is motherfucking trap day.
Oh, it's trap day, but
There are a lot of trap. Literally, whatever the money line says, or whatever the spread says. Like I see, like a lot of like 1 point spreads out there.
in the game I want to talk about is a one-pointer.
We are ignoring that shit. And what today is a day that whatever your gut tells you, that, my friends, is what you follow. And that's what we're going to be educating you on today. The name of today's Rumboyz NFL AM is Follow Your Motherfucking Gut. Mike, what we started off with?
With Debo Samuel out, CMC being on a week and a half on the team, the big thing is I didn't think Debo would be out at the beginning of the week. I thought he was going to fight through it, being a division opponent. The Rams being in a little bit of offensive turmoil that they're in because they can't get their running game going worth diddly squat so bad that they might try to get Kareem Hunt, which is not a bad thing.
No,
But if you have to go get Kareem Hunt in the middle of the season, that means your running game's not going good. They might have a running back today that some of our viewers have never heard of. There's a guy that might run today named Ronnie Rivers.
Rivers. Yeah, Rivers.
Okay. Unless you're a degenerate, you don't know who this kid is. What do you think about this game in general? Because I have a league that I have to play Stafford. I have Cup, which is a no-brainer. But I got Stafford.
Look.
I could put PJ Walker in or Heineke, but do I just play Stafford? Because that's what I'm doing.
I mean, you have to play Stafford because Stafford is going to be forced to pass in this position. I feel like that going into this game, we would be fools to assume that the running game is going to be the focal point of this offense with a completely new back there that we don't know. And I'll be honest, I don't think that they know. They know what he is capable of. I don't think that they know if he is capable enough to carry a full NFL workload. An NFL workload is completely different. So with that being said and stated, I feel like you kind of got to lean San Fran in this one, given the stake of the running game.
And remember,
they don't target Allen Robinson worth the shit. So no, I mean,
I picked the Rams, or I think I picked the Niners. I don't remember in my work pool, but my work pool doesn't matter in the sense of you have to pick the games on Thursday. I had to lock it before I realized Debo was going to be fully out. That's what I'm saying. But the other thing that scares me with that is freaking Sean McVay has only one win against freaking Shanahan.
Exactly. This team, the Rams do not play well against San Fran.
What's up, Albert?
San Fran is dealing. What's good, Albert? San Fran is dealing with its own issues within itself. Everything.
That offensive line of the Rams sucks, and if Nick Bosa can get to the quarterback, okay, to bring up last week's game with the Chiefs, the one thing that the Chiefs did, and this is why Hardman scored so much last week, is they used Bosa's not speed, but his what am I trying to think
His
of?
aggressiveness, the fact that he's
Yeah,
always
yeah, his aggressive to go upfield. As soon as they showed him, he went. He was going up, and then boom, bye bye. Even though they have Cooper Cup and they got some fast guys, they don't have the speed or the guys to do that to Bosa like the Chiefs did.
both are startable, but let's roll on the Boyd train.
Oh, with Boyd, he's the number 2 in that offense.
Yep.
With Chase out, to me, Boyd is an automatic start. I mean, I'm starting him in SF. Here's the thing. I have him and Devonta on the same squad in SFB. They're both playing, and I'm confident in both, but I'm more confident in Boyd.
You know what's so fascinating about that is that in fantasy football, depending on how you construct your roster, you can compile wins with a very good stable of wide receiver 2s or low end wide receiver 1s.
No, you want the perfect example? My SFB team, my running backs, I went heavy because the way they fell to me at first. I wasn't planning on it, and then it fell. Nick Chubb, DeAndre Swift, Travis Etienne, and Brees Hall. I was debating between Travis Etienne and Brees Hall. I took Etienne because you know how much I love Etienne. And then Brees happened to fall to me. I didn't even I waited 6 picks or 8 picks. I didn't think it was going to happen. My wide receivers are exactly what you just said. It's my top 3 wide receivers are Jerry Jeudy on number 2, Devontae Smith on number 2, and Boyd on number 2.
At the end of the day, it's a game of mathematics. That's why when sometimes yes, the argument of I have these 2 players on the same team, do they clash, is completely valid. But there are also very, very, very many scenarios where that may not be the case. So I love that you bring that up. What else we got? We took the fan question from Albert. What else we got, bro?
Let's talk about that. We talked about it on Friday night, but we can get into the whole game. But I've had a lot of people just not ask me personally, but you see questions being asked. Are the Dolphins running? Is it one or both of the Dolphins running backs a must start against those Detroit Lions? I know Edmonds is risky, but there's people that think they should start Edmonds like in their second flex as a flyer.
I feel like that there's more reassurance with other options than me going Edmonds as a flyer.
Yeah. Leafs has a question. Najee or Eno PPR? I'm staying away from Najee.
Go Eno. Eno.
Okay, so let's just bring this up a little deeper. I know he said quick one, but we don't have to make it super quick.
We can do it.
No, I know. How in the hell are we?
I'm reporting for my bet.
How in the hell are we in week 8 and we're talking about freaking Najee Harris or Eno Benjamin? I mean, I would have thought we would have been talking about Najee Harris as a top 5 running back.
So
more than this.
And I'm in agreement with you because I was on that train as well. But when I look at it from the other perspective, and when I listen to the guys that kind of projected this coming, they're right. What did you expect?
My point is I didn't expect too far.
First, you lost the veteran QB that knew the NFL inside and out, game speed, everything. Then that offensive line began to decimate, whether it was retirement or injury, whatever. What did you expect? The other motherfucker only had 2.7 seconds to be able to pass. We're seeing what's happened when another motherfucker down in Tampa Bay, who's going through a damn divorce, only has fucking 57 seconds at best. At best. Or I'm sorry, 57 milliseconds. He didn't even get a full fucking second. So what do you expect? And that's the way I answer the whole Najee thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I'm wrong because I definitely am wrong. I just wasn't expecting it to go from like top 5 to like outside the top 24.
What I am saying is that I respect the other side of the argument.
Yeah.
And I can
No, I get
understand where,
that.
you know, they had all the data. They told us. So those of us that chose to invest in Najee, that's on us. You know. So I mean, yeah, that's my whole thing on Najee. I mean, if he goes off, he goes off. But I mean, you're gonna sit back and be like, "But how many weeks did you not go off?" Or you're gonna sit back and you're be like, "Why couldn't you do that this week, this week, this week, this week?"
For anyone that cares, Zeke is officially out. I mean, I kind of knew that coming, but that happened. And I hate when Sleeper gives you all the inactives and they act like they're all a big deal, and then one comes up and his name's Trey Sermon.
Yeah, I just got that. I
could
completely
care
fucking
less
ignored it.
about Trey. I could care less about Trey Sermon.
So let's talk about that whole situation. Like they're in Dallas. I mean, you would think that now automatically means more volume for Pollard,
Oh, to me, Pollard's a must start.
and I agree.
Like top 12.
But I also see an alternate universe because it is that of being like, well, we don't have Zeke, so we don't have the hammer that can just get us those 3-4 yard gains and chug. Let's start airing this motherfucker out. So I can see that. Logan Thomas or Juwan Johnson. That Colts team is ass.
Juwan Johnson.
Go Juwan because of the matchup.
Troutman's out. It's Andy Dalton. We saw what happened when he tries to throw the ball downfield. I think they're going to try to throw the ball less downfield. It is against the Raiders, who have a horrible defense right now. Their defense is not doing good. Besides their front four, let me rephrase that because I do not want Max Crosby knocking on my freaking front door. Because that guy is a beast. But they don't have a great secondary. They don't have a great linebacking core. I don't like having to make this decision because it's not a great one. But if I had to go, I'm going Juwan. But I'm also going on the thought of that if that's your decision, you probably need some points. And he, I think, has a lower floor than Logan Thomas, but could have a higher ceiling.
Oh, he 100% has the lower floor in more cases than not. And that's where I'm like, okay, go with the safe floor. Because in case shit purposes, what if those couple of points that Thomas gets you is what gets you across? Yeah, there have been plenty of times where I've looked at a fantasy roster, and I'm like, oh, I'm thankful that Tua popped off, but I look at the 7 points that a Dawson Knox got me, and I'm like, but you're realistically who the fuck,
So speaking of what you said about Dak, okay? I'm asking for a friend, wink, wink. Rondell Moore or Michael Gallup as your WR3?
Rondell Moore.
Okay.
Rondell Moore has a talent. Gallup is just kind of like, in a way, like already there. So like that's like kind of like one less thing that you have to worry about.
Yeah. So one thing I do want to bring up, if in a lot of leagues, you're starting Kareem Hunt. If you don't have to start Kareem Hunt this week, I would not start Kareem Hunt this week. One, they're going against Cincinnati, but here's the thing. It's a Monday night game, so you can't pivot out if something happens. But if there's any trade room, because the trade deadline's Tuesday afternoon, if there's any trade rumors or anything going on, they are going to put Dearness Johnson in instead of Kareem Hunt so he does not get hurt.
Well, yeah, this is true. This is very true. I mean, that kind of makes the Ernest a target that you can pick up off of waivers if
Yep.
he's available. And to my knowledge, he is still very much available.
Oh, he's available. Like, let me see, in
37% of leagues, right?
something like that. Like, I happen to just like I'm in my the one or two leagues that I have on freaking that stupid. Oh, I don't want to say stupid because I'm on air, but that the big boy app that doesn't hasn't changed in 30 years. Um, let's see what his. I'm trying to see what his rostership it is.
I'm such a sicko for starting Ronnie Rivers in one of my leagues. I mean, bro, what if it pays off for you? Like, are you still the sicko in that case? Like, I feel like that the way that you got to approach Rivers today is, yo, anything can happen, and I'm ready for whatever.
Yep.
Like, if I was in that situation, I'd be like, yo, I'm watching the games by myself. Like, I'm not going with the homies.
Ooh. Well, Ronnie Rivers. I mean, what they're saying he's gonna get a little bit of snap share, and you have to start him. And I mean, Connor, I know you're in some leagues like us where they're deeper because you play with freaking Raj and freaking J Love. Um, so I know some of your leagues are deeper leagues. So I don't blame you if you have to do it.
I mean, do what you gotta do to get that win. Like, I, I'm really curious about the turnover or the turnout in this situation. You know, like I want Rivers to go out and have a good day. Actually, I mean,
Oh yeah,
obviously not from a DFS standpoint because that could have been a cheap play that I could have bought. But I mean, if he goes out there and he kills it, to me, that's just nothing but a great ass storyline.
hey, and he's playing for the Rams, and he's a California boy. I mean, he's been on 3 teams in one season, and all 3 are in the NFC West. He got picked up by the Cardinals, got cut, got picked up by the Seahawks, got cut, and now he's on the Rams.
Sounds like somebody trying to tell him something that he can still do it.
Well, and it also, I bet that first one is more like a Danny Wood. Remember that Danny Woodhead situation where he was on New England and he got cut, and then the Jets picked him up the next day?
Bro, that one was weird. Yes, I do.
I think that's the same situation. Where back then it was freaking Rex Ryan saying, "Hey, Danny, come over and give me all the secrets. I'll get a tattoo of you on my left butt cheek."
Those beans were fucking insane. I remembered them. That was what, like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah. On to that.
Washington's gonna win today at a plus 120.
Yep, I picked it.
They
That's
have
what
it. They have us as underdogs for a stupid ass fucking reason. Like,
well, because they don't trust. I don't know if it's Heineke or what. Like, I don't know what the situation is that they don't. I mean, problem is, you already know how I felt about Indy going into the season. I felt if things didn't go right, it could go south. I mean, you could have a 9-7 division winner in that division because Tennessee's not looking great. Tannehill's
fuck
hurt.
no.
Tannehill's dinged up. Yeah, they got your boy, and I'm not discrediting what your boy can do for a team, but they don't have the 85 Bears defense or even the Ravens 2000 whatever defense to prop them up when their offense does dog doo-doo. Because we know there's games where their offense is going to be doo-doo butter.
No, doo butter. No, you're completely right.
Let's see. DK. All right, let's just go down. Let's just go until we get more questions. I'm just going to go down.
Yeah.
We're going to go straight down the slate. Give me your pick, but also just give me any insight into the game in general.
Mm-hmm.
Patriots -3 favorite on the road over the Jets.
I think that you haven't learned, or not you, but
Yeah.
I think that you haven't learned your lesson about the New York Jets yet, and they're going to show you, and I'm going to take the Jets.
Okay. What do you think mac and cheese is going to do? Don't give me your mac and hate speech. Just give me your mac. Give me your.
He's just gonna find his way back to the bench, bro.
Okay. Is it going to be during the game or is it going to be after the
It'll
game?
be after because of what happened last week.
Got it. All right. This one, I don't think we have to guess who we both are picking in the game, but I'm still saying it. Steelers are an 11.5-point dog at Philadelphia.
You got to roll with Philadelphia until they catch it down.
Are we playing anyone? Are we confidently playing anyone on the other side of the ball?
Minnesota?
No. Are we confident playing any Steelers?
Oh, fuck no. I mean, we'll do it. We'll do it if we have to. Like
Deontay Pickens.
Yeah, but if you have to, do it. If you don't have to, fuck that.
Is Slay going to shadow Deontay?
Yeah, or I know what you're saying. That one to be continued or to be determined.
Got it. You know where I was. Damn it! You knew I was trying to trick you into.
Yeah, no, you're good.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I was hoping you didn't catch it. Dolphins are a 4-point favorite in the Dome in Detroit.
I don't care. Give me Miami.
Over your team?
You
love betting on freaking Detroit.
I love betting on Detroit, but Detroit ain't winning me money.
Okay. Is ARSB back today? I know he's back, but I'm saying is he back?
I get that.
No, I'm asking you fantasy-wise. Do you think ARSB is going to have a game, even though it's Miami? Because I do.
He's healthy, yeah. Like I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Okay. 10-point underdog on the road. Chicago Bears against Cowgirls.
Dallas.
Yep. Nothing needs to be said about that because we've already talked about it. Cardinals are a 4-point underdog on the road against the Vikings.
Arizona.
Okay. What is up, Rel?
What's good, Rel?
Leaf says Eagles got 3 shutdown corners and a dominant D-line. That's what I'm afraid of. Is their D-line and Slay, obviously.
Defense wins championships. Imagine what it does to games.
Raiders are a 1.5-point favorite to the Saints.
Yeah, Saints got that.
Yeah, Saints on the road. Saints at home. I'm taking the underdog. They're plus 100. Carolina. This is an interesting one to me, and I know it's a shitty game, but whatever. Carolina 4-point underdog to the freaking Falcons. Both teams suck.
I'll take the Falcons.
I'm taking Carolina.
Mariota will pass it to himself.
I'm taking Carolina because I don't trust that stupid Arthur Smith.
Okay.
Okay, this line has changed a couple times. I don't remember what it started at, but it's partly because Tannehill. Tennessee is only a 1-point favorite over Houston now.
Yeah.
Stay away, in my opinion.
I mean, absolutely stay away. But I mean, if I have to pick one, give me Houston.
I heard that conviction in that throat.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, interesting. I don't know if you've seen this. You might have because you're a betting degenerate, but the Giants spread changed to 3.5 going towards Seattle. So Seattle is a 3.5-point favorite now over the 6-1 New York Giants.
I'll still take Seattle.
All right. Rams, we talked, they're a 1-point underdog at home to the Niners. I think we're thinking the Niners because of everything going on. Washington, 3-point underdog.
I'm taking Washington straight up.
I am too. And at 120, it's a plus 125 right now. I'm taking Washington on the that. Tonight's night game, Green Bay is going to play in the cold in Buffalo. 10.5 point underdog is Green Bay. Do they have any shot? It's plus 350 on the money line.
Against who?
Buffalo.
Fuck no.
Okay. Oh, I already knew the answer. I just wanted to make sure because with the plus three, oh, it just changed plus 360. Yeah, the over under is 47. That's an interesting number though.
Mm. Mm. I'm good on it. I'm good on that one.
And then tomorrow night for Monday Night Football, without Jamar Chase, yes, I'm sad. I know Robbie's sad too. Bengals are a 3-point favorite over the Cleveland Browns. Over under is 45.
Bengals.
Yeah. What is up, Nick? Nick Howard in the chat.
Anything else? Anything else? You feel like we gotta address because we'd be able to wrap this one early.
Yeah, we're early. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go to Monkey Knife Fight really quick just to see if there's anything that's. Oh, great. Enter your passcode. Stupid.
Shit, the early bye time makes it easier on me.
Yep. I really wish this game was on regular TV. So I could be watching football right now.
Hey, would y'all stream Carr, Rodgers, or golf? Meaning golf. Dolphins give up top 5 fantasy points. Dolphins give up top 5 fantasy points. Okay. What are your thoughts?
Aaron Rodgers is out of this one. Period.
Yeah,
I'm staying away from Aaron.
Fuck, can't even trust his own receivers.
I'd probably still lean.
I would probably go golf. I'd probably go golf.
Oh, I was actually going to say Carr, but
Carr is always stable. That's so reliable. I like that.
That's the thing. I mean, they're going against. Make sure I'm almost positive. I don't want to quote it yet, but I think Marshawn Lattimore is out, and if he is out, I am leaning Carr over Goff. But I could see either way. To me, that's close. To me, what do you call it? Is not even Rodgers is not even a what do you call it?
Not a factor at this given moment.
Yeah, Herbert. He has Herbert on bye, and I just have to put this up because I think it's funny because I'm not watching the game. The UK game is
ass. Yeah, I saw that one.
Let's see. Okay. Let's remember that Modern Warfare did come out, so this might matter to our performance. Kirk Cousins over 271.5.
Okay.
Kyler Murray 249.5.
Yeah, they're fucking with you, but take it. Take the over on the 249.
And what about Kirk?
If Kirk's gonna eat, he's gonna have to beat him deep. So, and Eli Apple gets toasted, so that's like doable. Yeah. Give me a deep pass and some yak to attach along with it. I'm with the shits.
Okay, let's do that. Let's go back to that. Actually, let's do that game since we just talked about it. 276.5.
No.
And Jared Goff 259.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going less more.
Who would you flex? I have Stevenson, Carter, Jamal, Khalil Herbs, and Hendo And Hendo's starting Cook.
He's
And
starting Cook
Jones
and
at
Aaron.
second.
Yeah, he's starting Cook and Aaron Jones. He needs one
Okay.
flex. To me, it's not Jamal.
Stevenson.
It's Stevenson. Period. When
Yeah.
looking at it again,
It's Stevenson. Leaning. Then you. Yep. If we're both leaning Stevenson and you're leaning Stevenson, then that's the way that we're gonna go.
I don't personally think that Damian Harris is better than Stevenson.
No, I mean, but we voiced that. Yeah, we have voiced that opinion. Many of analysts have voiced that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, let's do one more. And
Yep.
let's go with. Let's do that. Let's do that one since. I know it's Andy Dalton. His number is going to be what? His number is that high? I'm surprised. Okay, Derek Carr is 255.5.
Yes, over.
Andy's is 246.5.
Andy, who?
Dalton.
246.
Yeah.
He's lucky that's 2.5 marches back and forth down the goddamn field. Over.
Without Michael Thomas.
He'll just dink and dunk it.
And then Olave. Yeah.
Yep, and then there'll be a big one.
Because Olave's going to eat.
He's going to force a defense to play close and then expose them.
Yep. Okie dokie. I think we are dosed.
Yes.
Hold on.
We're gonna see you guys top of the hour for NFL Rum Zone. We're hitting this one like a couple minutes early, but it's all good. We got this. Cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rum Boys and girls. What it do? Happy hangover day. We'll see you in a few.
Dilly, y'all.